creepy Craigslist roommate, my terrifying experience. Moving to a new city was exhilarating yet daunting for Sarah. Seeking an affordable place, she scoured Craigslist and found a promising ad for a room in a charming old house. The ad emphasized a quiet and respectful roommate, sparking Sarah's interest. Upon arrival, the house exuded an eerie stillness, its worn facade concealing untold secrets. Sarah's unease grew. She was greeted by Roger, the landlord, whose unsettling smile sent a chill down her spine. Roger led her to the room, a dimly lit space, with outdated furnishings. As he spoke, Sarah noticed oddities: the windows nailed shut, strange symbols etched into the walls, and an overpowering scent of decay that lingered in the air. Ignoring her instincts, Sarah agreed to rent the room. Desperate for a place to call home, nightfall draped the house in an oppressive silence, broken only by creaks and whispers that seemed to emanate from the walls. Days turned into a chilling routine. Roger's behavior grew more unnerving. He appeared unexpectedly, hovering in the shadows, his gaze lingering too long. Sarah felt like a trapped prey, her discomfort escalating with each passing moment. Late one night, a sense of dread consumed her as she awoke to muffled whispers echoing through the house. Heart pounding, she crept through the corridors, drawn to the faint glow emanating from Roger's room. Tearing through the crack in his door, Sarah recoiled in horror. Roger stood amid flickering candlelight, surrounded by arcane symbols, muttering incantations with an otherworldly fervor. His eyes glowed with an unholy light as he chanted words that sent shivers down her spine. Paralyzed by fear, Sarah stumbled back to her room, her mind racing with thoughts of escape, but the door refused to budge. The windows immovable, the room had transformed into a prison, sealing her fate within its cursed walls. Hours stretched into a nightmarish eternity. As Sarah awaited her fate, the air thickened with a malevolent presence. Shadows dancing ominously across the walls, whispers filled the room, chilling her to the core. With a surge of desperation, Sarah clutched her pendant, a family heirloom pulsating with an unknown energy. Channeling her fear into a desperate plea, she unleashed the pendant's power, a blinding light erupting from its core. The room trembled, the walls reverberating with a deafening roar. The darkness recoiled, dissipating into thin air, and the door swung open, revealing a path to freedom. Gasping for breath, Sarah fled the house, the first light of dawn breaking through the horizon. The memories of her nightmarish ordeal etched into her soul, a cautionary tale of the chilling dangers lurking within the facade of normalcy. The haunted refuge in the wilderness. Hidden within the heart of an ancient forest stood a cabin, whispered about in chilling tales that echoed among the locals. Stories spun about the haunted refuge, an isolated sanctuary, harboring unspeakable horrors within its secluded walls. Ava, an adventurous soul seeking solace in nature, stumbled upon these unnerving rumors during her quest for serenity. Undeterred by the ominous legends, she ventured into the deep woods, lured by the mystery veiled within the towering trees. The cabin emerged from the dense foliage, its time-worn structure cloaked in an eerie silence, despite the daylight casting long shadows. A foreboding chill settled in Ava's bones as she approached the weathered door. Upon crossing the threshold, The air grew thick with an oppressive weight, and a haunting stillness enveloped the cabin. Shadows danced ominously across the walls, their movements a ghostly waltz in the dim light. Ava brushed off her unease and settled into the cabin's solitude. But as night descended, an unsettling sensation washed over her. Whispers echoed through the corridors, each murmur carrying the weight of forgotten secrets. Alone in the darkness, Ava heard the floorboards creaking a rhythm that matched her pounding heart. Shadows coalesced, forming grotesque shapes that seemed to loom closer with every passing moment. A sense of impending doom gripped Ava as she realized the cabin held malevolent entities. She tried to flee, but the door had vanished, trapping her within the confines of this haunted abode. Desperation consumed her, but a glimmer of hope shone in the form of a pendant of family heirloom, pulsating with an otherworldly energy. Grasping the pendant tightly, Ava channeled her fear into a desperate plea for salvation. The pendant ignited with a blinding light, casting the shadows into disarray. The walls quaked, echoing with tortured wails that pierced the silence. The darkness recoiled, giving way to a path that materialized before Ava's eyes. With trembling limbs, she sprinted through the newfound escape route, the first rays of dawn breaking through the canopy. Gasping for air, Ava emerged from the deep woods, the memories of the haunted refuge etched into her soul, a chilling reminder of the terrors lurking within the sanctuary of the